Welcome back to English Podcast. I am your host, and I am so happy to have you here for part 2 of our series. The series is called Never Share Your Plans. In our first episode, we looked inside your own brain. We learned about the happy chemical dopamine. We learned that when you talk about your plans, your brain feels like you have already succeeded. This lowers your motivation to do the real work. That is a danger that comes from inside you. But today, in part 2, we are going to look outside. We are going to look at the people around you. Friends, family, coworkers, and even strangers. When you share your plans with them, you are opening a door. And through that door comes a very dangerous enemy. That enemy is other people's opinions. We think that getting support from others is a good thing. We think that if we tell people, they will help us. But often the opposite is true. When you share your dream, you are not just getting help. You are also getting their fear, their jealousy, and their limiting beliefs. Today, we will learn about the practical, real-world dangers of letting other people know what you are planning to do. Let us start with the first group of people. We will call them the naysayers. A naysayer is a person who almost always says no. They are negative people. When you have a bright, exciting idea, they are ready with a bucket of cold water to throw on your fire. They say, that will not work. Or they say, that is too difficult. Or they might say, are you sure you are smart enough for that? Let me tell you a story about a guy named David. David had a great passion for taking pictures. He was a very good photographer. His friends and family always said, David, your photos are beautiful. David had a plan. He wanted to start a small photography business. He wanted to take pictures at weddings and parties. He saved his money and bought a professional camera. He was so excited. David made a mistake. He wanted to get some advice. So he went to his Uncle Bob. Uncle Bob was a successful businessman, so David thought his opinion was important. David told Uncle Bob his big plan. He said, Uncle Bob, I am going to start a photography business. Uncle Bob did not smile. He did not say, good job, David. No. Uncle Bob looked serious and said, David, are you crazy? Everyone is a photographer today. Everyone has a powerful camera in their smartphone. You will never make money. A friend of mine tried to start a photography business 5 years ago. He failed. He lost thousands of dollars. It is a waste of your time and money. How did David feel after that? All his excitement was gone. It was dead. He looked at his expensive professional camera, and he felt silly. He felt like a failure before he even got his first client. He thought, Uncle Bob is a successful businessman. If he thinks it is a bad idea, maybe it is a bad idea. This is the main danger of a naysayer. A naysayer puts their own cold fear onto your hot dream. When you tell your plan, you are giving a naysayer a free chance to kill your idea before it even has a chance to grow. If David had stayed silent, he would have focused on finding his first client instead of focusing on Uncle Bob's failure story. Keep your fire safe. Keep it silent. Now, why does Uncle Bob do this? Does he hate David? No, probably not. Uncle Bob might even love David. He wants to protect David from failing. But Uncle Bob is speaking from his own fear. Maybe he failed at a business before. He sees the world through his own limits, not David's limits. When you tell someone your plan, you are not just getting an opinion. You are getting their entire history of fear and failure. You do not need that history. You are here to make your own history. Now let us look at the second danger. This one is more difficult to see. It is not loud like Uncle Bob. It is very quiet and subtle. I call this subtle sabotage. To sabotage means to secretly or subtly destroy something. And sometimes, the people who love you the most can sabotage your dream without even knowing it. Meet a woman named Lisa. Lisa was a nice woman with an average desk job. She was tired of her job. She felt stuck. Lisa had a secret plan. She loved health and fitness. For a long time, she had dreamed of becoming a certified fitness trainer and opening her own studio. She had a clear plan. She would study for 6 months, get her certificate, and then slowly start looking for clients. Lisa decided to share her plan with her best friend, Sarah. Sarah was a very kind person. She always listened to Lisa's problems. Lisa thought Sarah will be happy for me. So, Lisa told Sarah, I have a big secret. I am going to study to become a fitness trainer, and then I am going to leave this job and open my own studio. Sarah did not say, that is bad. But she also did not say, that is wonderful. Instead, she asked many careful questions. She said, wow, Lisa, that is brave. But are you sure you have enough time to study while you are working? That certificate is very difficult to get. Costs a lot of money too. And leaving a secure job? That sounds very scary. What if you do not get any clients? Maybe you should just keep it as a hobby for now. Do not take such a big risk. Sarah sounded helpful. She sounded like she was caring for her friend. But Lisa felt the energy being drained out of her body. After talking to Sarah, the plan that felt exciting now felt terrifying and impossible. Sarah was not trying to be mean, but deep down, Sarah might have been afraid. If Lisa changed her life, if Lisa became successful and happy, Sarah might feel bad about her own life. Sarah might feel like she was staying the same while her friend moved forward. She wanted to keep Lisa where she was, because it was safe and comfortable for Sarah. This is subtle sabotage. Comes from people who love you, but who are afraid of change. When you share your plans, you often get this silent sabotage. It is better to keep your plans secret to protect your relationships. If you keep it secret, you can take the steps to change your life. Then, when you are successful, your friends can meet the new, successful you. There is another danger of talking. It is statistical discouragement. Let's say you want to do something new. Maybe you want to open a small coffee shop. You tell a coworker about your plan. Your coworker might be a logical person, so they tell you a fact. They say, do you know that 90% of all new restaurants fail in the first year? Is that a fact? Yes, it might be true. But is it a helpful fact for you to know right now? No, it is not helpful at all. This fact is just noise in your head. It does not tell you how to succeed. It only tells you that many people fail. When you keep your plan silent, you do not get heavy with these statistics of failure. You can focus your mind on being the 10% who succeed. Successful people are not the ones who look at the statistics of failure. They are the ones who look at the path to success. Do not ask for statistics from other people. Find your own way to win. I want you to think about your big plan like it is a new baby. A new baby is very small. It is very soft. It is very weak. A new baby cannot fight against the cold wind. You protect a baby. You keep it warm. You feed it until it is strong enough to walk. Your new plan is that baby. It is fragile. Fragile means something that is easily broken. When you are just starting, your confidence is fragile. Your belief in your idea is fragile. When you tell other people your plan, you are putting your fragile baby into their hands. Maybe their hands are rough. Maybe they drop the baby. Maybe they do not care about the baby as much as you do. You must hold your plan tightly. Keep it inside of you. Protect it until it has become a strong action. Do not let people judge it when it is still small. Let it grow into a strong, powerful success. Then you can show the whole world. Let us review the important words from today's lesson. The first word is naysayer. This is a negative person who tells you that you cannot do something. The second word is sabotage. This means destroying something slowly or secretly. Subtle sabotage is when people who love you might subtly stop you because they are afraid of change. The third word is fragile. This means soft or weak and very easily broken. Your new plans and your new confidence are fragile. Today, we learned about the dangers outside of your own mind. In part 1, we learned that talking makes your brain feel too good, too soon. Today, we learned that talking lets other people hurt your dream. They give you their own fear. They give you statistics of failure. They sabotaged you because they are comfortable with who you are now, and they do not want you to change. So, your homework for this week is still the main rule. Keep your mouth closed, But now, when you are working on your goal, I want you to notice something. Notice if you feel like you want to tell someone your plan. Stop and ask yourself, why? Am I looking for help? Or am I just giving my fragile baby to someone who might drop it? Try to find the solution by yourself first. Build your own internal strength. In our next episode, which is part 3, we are going to move into the solution. We will talk about the positive power of privacy. We will talk about how silence gives you a powerful focus. We will learn how to build your success in private like a powerful steam engine. Thank you for listening to Silent Success Podcast. I am your host. Keep your mouth closed, keep your mind open, and I will see you in part 3. Goodbye for now.